Hi, thanks for joining us today on The Ride. We want to continue our discussion on what it takes to design and execute a global customer experience program. And one of the things I want to talk to you about today is cultural sensitivity. Now, this is kind of a all-encompassing kind of term, but what I mean by it are a couple of things. First of all, in one global program we run, in about 100 of those countries, about 80% of the survey is similar. The rest of the 20% is directed to the specific needs of that market. Now, what we found overall was that dealers tend to be dealers around the world. What we find for head office folks is they want to try and have that standardized metric. So there is a balancing act which has to be done between what the dealers want and what the head office folks want. So, for example, you ask things in certain countries that you wouldn't ask in others. In Europe, for example, parking and signage are very important issues. Not so much here in North America. So the drivers of satisfaction or the drivers of loyalty can be different depending on where you are in the world. But running with this cultural sensitivity theme, we also, when you're designing a global program, need to be sensitive to something very practical, and that's the time zones that your regions are operating in. We have 3 offices around the world, well, we have more than that, but 3 in particular that are chiefly responsible for the global programs. One is in Asia in Shanghai, one is north of London in High Wycombe, and an operations center here in the US. So therefore, those 3 regions are there in the appropriate time zone to handle any questions dealers may have or the regions may have as well. So a very practical consideration in the design and execution of a global program. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know what you think, and thanks for joining us today on The Ride.